Let's begin with a sensation. I want you to locate it in your body right now. It is a tightness in the throat, a shallow fluttering in the chest, a subtle clenching of the jaw. It is the physical sensation of holding back a truth. It is the sensation of swallowing a no until it turns into a poisonous lump in your stomach. You know this sensation well. You live with it. You take it to work. You take it on dates. You take it to family Thanksgiving dinners. It is the physical price of being a nice person. We live in a culture that worships niceness. In America, being nice is the ultimate currency. We are taught from the moment we can speak to share our toys, to smile at strangers, to not make a fuss, to be easy. We are graded on citizenship and cooperation. We are told that if we are nice enough, the world will be nice to us. We are sold a contract: if I flatten myself, if I accommodate everyone, if I never cause a ripple, then I will be safe. I will be loved. I will be kept. But I am here to tell you that this contract is a fraud. It is a Ponzi scheme of the soul. And you, my friend, are bankrupt. The title of this transmission is People-Pleasing is Lying. That sounds harsh, doesn't it? It sounds like an accusation. The nice person in you, the one who is terrified of conflict, is probably recoiling right now. I'm not a liar, you say. I'm just empathetic. I'm just sensitive. I just care about people. Let's look closer. Let's hold that claim up to the light. When you agree to go to a dinner party that you desperately want to skip because your body is screaming for rest, but you say, "I'd love to come." Are you telling the truth when your boss sets an unreasonable deadline that will force you to work all weekend and you say, "No problem, I'm on it"? Are you telling the truth when your partner asks you if you're okay and you say, "I'm fine," while a volcano of resentment is erupting in your gut? Are you telling the truth? No. You are lying. You are presenting a false version of reality to the people around you. You are curating a hologram, a frictionless, smiling, accommodating avatar, and presenting it as you. You are manipulating the people around you by showing them only what you think they want to see. You are buying their approval with the coin of your own authenticity. This is the tragedy of the people-pleaser. You are lonely. You are surrounded by people, friends, family, co-workers, yet you feel a deep, aching, invisible wall between you and them. Why? Because they don't know you. They know the butler. They know the concierge. They know the actor who reads the script perfectly. But they don't know the person behind the mask. And the terrible irony is you cannot be loved for a mask. Even if they applaud the mask, even if they give the mask a raise, even if they marry the mask. You remain unloved because you are hiding in the dressing room. How did we get here? You weren't born this way. Look at a baby. A baby does not people please. If a baby is hungry, it screams. If a baby is tired, it cries. If a baby is happy, it laughs. A baby is pure, unfiltered truth. A baby is the uncarved block. So when did you start carving yourself? For many of us, it started very early. Perhaps you had a parent who was emotionally volatile, a parent who was fragile or angry or overwhelmed. You learned with the high-stakes intelligence of a child that your survival depended on managing the parent's emotions. You became the good child. You learned to read the temperature of the room before you walked in. You learned that if you were quiet, if you were helpful, if you got good grades, if you didn't have needs, then you were safe. You learned the equation: my needs equal threat, my silence equals safety. You grew up, but the child is still running the operating system. You are now a 35-year-old account executive or a graphic designer or a nurse. But inside you are still that 5-year-old trying to keep mommy from yelling or daddy from drinking. You are walking into boardrooms with the same survival strategy you used in your living room. Make everyone happy so I don't get hurt. This is why you apologize when someone bumps into you at the grocery store. Oh, sorry. Why are you sorry? You are apologizing for occupying space. You are apologizing for existing as a physical object. You have been trained to believe that your existence is an inconvenience to the world and you must pay rent for it by being nice. Now let's transport this trauma response into the modern American workplace. Corporate America is a machine fueled by people pleasers. It relies on your inability to say no to extract maximum value from you. Look at your email inbox. It is a museum of fawning behavior. Count the exclamation points. Hi everyone, just checking in. Why are you shouting? You are shouting to prove that you are not aggressive. You are using exclamation points as a peace flag. Look at the phrases you use. No worries if not. Translation. I am worried, but I don't want to burden you. Just circling back. Translation. You ignored me and I am terrified to confront you. Per my last email. The closest a nice person gets to a scream. We live in a culture of passive aggression. Because we are not allowed to be aggressive, because we are terrified of direct conflict, our anger leaks out sideways. It comes out in sarcasm, it comes out in gossip, it comes out in procrastination. You sit in that Zoom meeting. The boss proposes a strategy that you know is doomed to fail, a strategy that will double your workload for zero gain. What do? The nice person nods. That sounds great, Chad. Inside you are screaming. Inside you are fantasizing about flipping the table. But outside you are the team player. And then at 5 p.m. when you have to do the work, you are exhausted. Not just tired, soul tired. Because the effort required to suppress the truth is enormous. It takes more energy to hold down a beach ball underwater than it does to let it float. You are holding down 1,000 beach balls. No wonder you need 3 cups of coffee to function. No wonder you need wine to wind down. Now let's look at your love life. This is where the knife cuts deepest. In the dating market, especially the digital one, we are terrified of rejection. We are terrified of being too much. So we become the chameleon. You meet someone. They like hiking. Suddenly you love hiking even though you hate bugs. They listen to obscure indie jazz. Suddenly you are an expert on obscure indie jazz. They say they aren't looking for anything serious. You say, totally me neither, I just want to go with the flow. Liar. You want love, you want connection, you want to be held, but you play the role of the cool girl or the chill guy because you think that having needs makes you high maintenance. And guess what? It works. They like you. They like the mirror you are holding up to them. But eventually the mask slips. Eventually you get tired of hiking. Eventually you need reassurance. And when you finally express a need, they look at you with confusion. Who is this? I thought you were chill. And they leave. Or worse, you stay and you build a relationship based on a foundational lie. You build a house on quicksand. You resent them for not reading your mind. After all I did for you, I compromised everything. Why don't you appreciate me? But you never told them who you were. You gave them a menu with only one option. Whatever you want. You cannot blame them for ordering from the menu you gave them. Here is the dirty secret of the people pleaser. You are not actually nice, you are transactional. You are keeping a ledger, a mental notebook. I listened to your drama for 3 hours, so you owe me. I stayed late at work, so they owe me recognition. I didn't complain about the restaurant, so you owe me love. You are depositing coins of self-sacrifice into a bank expecting that one day you can cash them out for safety and appreciation. But nobody else knows the bank exists, so the debt mounts. The resentment builds. Resentment is the anger of the nice person. It is the radioactive waste of unexpressed boundaries. It accumulates in your tissues. It turns into bitterness. Have you ever seen a nice person finally snap? It is terrifying. It is a nuclear explosion. Suddenly 10 years of unsaid no's come pouring out in 5 minutes. The other person is shocked. Where did this come from? It came from the basement where you locked up your truth. You can lie to your boss. You can lie to your spouse. You can even lie to your therapist, but you cannot lie to your body. The body is a truth teller. Why do you think we have an epidemic of autoimmune diseases, migraines, IBS, and chronic fatigue in this country? I am not a doctor, but I am a student of the human condition. And I see a correlation. When you say yes, when your body means no, your body interprets that as a violation. Your body prepares for a threat. It floods your system with cortisol. It tightens the muscles to fight, but you don't fight. You smile. You sit still, so that energy gets trapped. The fight turns inward. The immune system starts attacking the self because the self has betrayed the self. Your back pain. That's the burden you are carrying that isn't yours. Your throat issues, that's the words you swallowed. Your jaw pain, that's the anger you are biting back. To heal the body, you must start telling the truth. So how do we escape? How do we stop being a nice person and start being a real person? We must embrace friction. We are terrified of friction. We want everything to be smooth. We want good vibes only. But look at nature. Nature is not nice. Is a storm nice? Is a tiger nice? Is a mountain nice? No, they are powerful. They are real. They have edges. A river creates a canyon through friction. A diamond is created through pressure. Your relationships need friction to be real. If you agree with everything I say, one of us is unnecessary. Intimacy requires two distinct individuals bumping into each other. It requires the collision of I want this and you want that. In that collision, in that negotiation, real love is born, love that can withstand a storm. The nice love is fragile. It shatters at the first sign of disagreement. The real love is anti-fragile. It gets stronger through conflict. You must learn the art of the bad guy. You have to be willing to be the villain in someone else's story. If you set a boundary, someone will be disappointed. If you say no to the baby shower, your cousin will be annoyed. If you break up with the person who isn't right for you, they will be hurt. Let them be hurt. I know that sounds cruel, but it is not. It is respectful. It is not your job to manage everyone else's emotional landscape. You are not the emotional janitor of the universe. Other people are adults. They can handle disappointment. In fact, they need to handle disappointment to grow. By protecting them from every negative emotion, you are infantilizing them. You are treating them like children who can't handle the word no. No is a complete sentence. No. Feel the weight of it. It doesn't need a paragraph of excuses. It doesn't need a lie about having other plans. No, I can't do that. No, I don't want to. No. The first time you say it without apologizing, you will feel like you are going to vomit. Your heart will race. You will expect the sky to fall. But watch what happens. The sky stays up. The world keeps turning, and something magical happens. Respect. People respect boundaries. People respect those who respect themselves. Think about the people you admire most. Are they the doormats? Are they the ones who fawn and scrape? No. They are the ones who are kind but firm. They are the ones who know where they end and where the world begins. When a person with boundaries says yes, it is like gold, because you know they chose it. You know it's not a yes born of fear, it's a yes born of freedom. Don't you want your yes to mean something? To make your yes holy, your no must be iron. To recover from people-pleasing, you must integrate your shadow. Carl Jung, the great psychologist, talked about the shadow, the parts of ourselves we hide because we were told they were bad. For the nice person, the shadow is anger. It is selfishness. It is power. You have been told that anger is bad, so you stuffed it. But anger is just energy. It is the energy of self-protection. It is the energy that says stop. It is the energy that says enough. You need your anger. A person without anger is a person without a defense system. A country without an army is soon invaded. You have been invaded because you laid down your arms. Reclaim your anger. You don't have to scream at people. You just have to feel the fire in your belly that tells you when a line has been crossed. And reclaim your selfishness. We use that word as an insult. Don't be selfish. But if you are on an airplane and the oxygen masks drop, what do they tell you? Put your own mask on first. Is that selfish or is it necessary? If you pass out from lack of oxygen, you are useless to the person next to you. People-pleasing is trying to put masks on everyone else while you turn blue and die. It is not noble. It is suicide. Be selfish. Fill your cup. Nurture your soul. Rest when you are tired. Eat when you are hungry. Say no when you are empty. Only from a place of fullness can you truly give. A gift given from depletion is not a gift. It is a loan with high interest. We have to unlearn the algorithm of likability. Social media has trained us to view ourselves as products. We count the likes. We fear the unfollows. We fear being canceled. This has created a hypervigilance where we are constantly auditing our words and thoughts to be safe. Is this opinion acceptable? Will this offend anyone? We have become vanilla paste, bland, featureless. But vanilla paste is boring. To be loved deeply, you must be polarizing. You must be willing to be a specific flavor. Some people hate cilantro, some people love it. If cilantro tried to taste like water so nobody would hate it, nobody would put it on a taco. It would be useless. Be cilantro, be spicy, be bitter, be sweet, be whatever you are. Let the people who don't like your flavor spit you out. That is fine. That is efficient. They are not your people. You are looking for the people who crave exactly what you are, and you will never find them if you are pretending to be water. This journey is a death. You have to let the nice person die. You have to let the good girl or the good boy die. It will feel scary. You will feel like you are losing control. You are losing control. You are losing the control you thought you had over other people's opinions of you. But you are gaining something far greater. You are gaining your life. You are gaining the ability to look in the mirror and recognize the face staring back. You are gaining the ability to sleep at night without the gnawing of resentment. You are gaining the ability to have relationships that are real, messy, passionate, and true. Imagine a life where you didn't have to calculate every word. Imagine a life where you could just walk into a room and be. Imagine a life where you trusted that you are enough even if you aren't doing anything for anyone. That life is available. But the price of admission is your mask. Take it off, drop it on the floor, step over it. The world doesn't need more nice people. The world is drowning in nice people who are secretly angry. The world needs alive people. The world needs honest people. The world needs you. So here is your assignment. Go out today and disappoint someone. Say no to a request. Buy the food you want, not what the group wants. Leave the party early. Post the opinion you are scared to post. Feel the discomfort. Feel the heat. And then notice that you are still standing. Notice that the sun is still shining. You are free. If this message has cracked something open in you, if you feel the mask loosening, then you are ready. Subscribe to this channel, not because you want to please me. Only do it if you want to. Do it if it rings true in your gut. We are building a community of the unmasked here, a sanctuary for the recovering people-pleasers. Leave a comment below. Tell me what is one no you have been too scared to say. Write it down. Make it real. Let's practice courage together. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being brave enough to hear this. Now go out there and stop being nice. Start being real.